Hello and welcome, yogis and friends. I'm really excited to share my heart theme practicum with you. In traditional heart theme, we will be working on heart openers. So I wanted to begin reflecting. And when I was thinking of this practicum and what I wanted my focus to be on, immediately I thought of this book, Tantra of the Yoga Sutras, and I thought of Sutra 1.33. It reads as such: equilibrium of mind can be maintained by cultivating the following attitudes: a feeling of unconditional love and enjoyment towards those who are contented, peaceful, and happy. Compassion towards those, even oneself, who encounter challenging situations that create suffering. A sense of joy, supportiveness for those who experience honorable success. Equanimity when confronted by those who are troubled and project their negativity onto others in a hurtful way, or who one judges as immoral. And this Tantra, Sutra 1.33 really stood out to me because I really want to cultivate self-love in my practice. Whether it's my personal practice or for those that enter into my space, self-care and self-love is the crux of what we do here. And so I encourage my students, I encourage you all to cultivate love for yourself. Know that you are the source of all strength. You're the source of all love. You are the source of all joy. This reminds me of one of the yamas, ahimsa. That's avoiding harm. Or if we flip that into the positive, it's focusing on self-kindness and self-love. And so my TTL, if you will, is to cultivate self-love. In other words, we are the source of that strength, love, and joy. Let's cultivate that. Today we will begin in child's pose. Come towards the back of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch, knees out wide, sink your hips back. As you settle in, sway from side to side. Cultivate self-love. We are the source, after all, of the strength, love, and joy. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Press into your fingertips, lift the palms of your hands, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. One more round, inhale. Soften as you exhale. As you inhale, press up through tabletop pose. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart, pause here. Feel the space across your chest, an opening of your heart. Cultivate self-love right here, right now. Open your heart. Exhale, push the earth away, round and turn inward. A couple more cycles like that. Inhale, drops the belly, lifts the heart. Exhale, push the earth away, gaze between your legs. Go with your own breath and your own pace. Add in any other organic movements. Maybe you roll side to side. Perhaps you take more of a spiral. Really anything goes here. We have about 4 more rounds of breath. Take your final round here. Exhale, let it out. Inhale to find a neutral spine. Start to walk your hands slightly forward. So keep your hips stacked over your knees. Walk your fingertips forward, puppy pose on the hatha. Shift these blocks out of the way so you can see a bit better. Press your palms down, fingertips down, forehead to the earth. If you have space, you can bring your chin to the earth or maybe even your chest. Take a deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. One more full round. Inhale. Exhale, let it out. Inhale, shift forward, Sphinx pose. Forearms are parallel, toes are untucked. Press the tops of your feet into the earth. Relax your shoulders down your back, gaze up. Now, as you're here in Sphinx pose, press your fingertips down and energetically pull them back. Feel a little bit of expansion throughout the belly, the front line, a gentle opening of the heart. Stay for one more inhale. As you exhale, release on down. Interlace your hands at your low back, palms pressed together. Inhale, lift and straighten your arms, heart lifts up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, press your feet into the mat this first round. Keep the bind, exhale, lower down, let your elbows bend, let your arms roll inward towards the earth. This next round, you can keep your feet down, or if you want a little bit more, zip up your legs as if you were a mermaid. As you inhale, straighten your arms, lift your heart. Perhaps your legs come up for the ride. Shoulder blades squeeze together, knuckles lift off of your legs. Knuckles reach back to the end of your mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower down, release your hands. Hands come by your ribs. Inhale, baby cobra pose. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes, lift your knees. Inhale, high plank pose. Exhale, down dog. Take a couple of rounds of breath here. Wag your tail. Walk your dog. Gaze between your legs. Press the earth away with your hands. Chest comes through your arms closer to your legs. And then lastly, press your heels down. Can you lift your toes even a little bit? As you inhale, lift your heels, gaze forward. Exhale, take tiny steps to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root down to rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Anuvitasana, cactus your arms, open your heart, lean back, hips forward. Cultivate self-love. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, cactus your arms, Anuvitasana, open your heart. Know that you are the strength. You are in control of that strength, that love, that joy. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, deepest heart opener yet. Cultivate self-love. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root down to rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Grab your left wrist, arc up and over to the right side, body stretch. Inhale through center. Exhale, open twist to the right. Watch your right thumb as it reaches behind you. Press your right hip forward. Inhale, both arms reach high. Exhale, Anuvitasana. Cultivate self-love. Inhale, arms reach. Grab your right wrist, arc up and over to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, open twist. Follow your left thumb as it reaches behind you. Sass your right hip back, left hip forward. Squeeze your shoulders together. Inhale, both arms reach high. Exhale, tee out your arms. Turn your thumbs down. Interlace your hands at your low back. Now keep the rounding in your shoulders for now. Then as you inhale, lift your shoulders up. Squeeze your shoulders back towards one another. Elbows will naturally go towards one another as well. Then straighten your arms. Press your palms together. Inhale, look up, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward with the chest expansion. Love yourself first. Cultivate self-love. Reach your knuckles a little higher. Inhale, keep the bind, look halfway up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank pose. Feel the heat, feel the fire. Lengthen your stance, stack your heels over your toes, press your hands into the mat so much so that your shoulders lift up to the sky. Gaze between your thumbs or slightly forward. Take a breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down. Hands frame your ribs. Inhale, baby cobra. Cultivate self-love. Open up that heart. Exhale, lower down. This time, take your hands as wide as your mat. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, intimidating cobra. You are the source of strength, of love, of joy. Cultivate that self-love. As you exhale, drop your left shoulder, look under your right. Inhale through center. Exhale, drop your right shoulder, look under your left. Inhale through center. Exhale, lower down. This time, take your hands by your ribs, press firmly into the tops of your feet so much so your knees lift. Inhale, upward facing dog, palms of hands, tops of feet. Squeeze your heels in towards one another. Relax your shoulders down, lift your heart proudly, cultivate that self-love. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Uttanasana. Exhale, tee out your arms. Turn your thumbs down. Interlace your hands at your low back. Inhale, chest expansion. Cultivate self-love. Exhale, keep the bind, fold forward. Notice the space across your chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck and curl. Lift your heels, drop your booty down. Hug yourself well. Wrap your arms around your shins, gaze down, make yourself the tiniest ball. Turn inward, close off your heart for a moment. And as you close off your heart, give yourself a moment to reflect on all that it is that you love about yourself. You are the source of all strength, of all love, of all joy. You deserve kindness, compassion. As you inhale, stack your spine, reach your arms forward, widen your knees. As gracefully as can, Navasana boat pose. Take a moment here, feel the fire, feel the heat, feel the power. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, sink your boat. Nice, exhale, lift. Last one, inhale. Exhale, lift. Beautiful cross-legged seat, Sukhasana. Our final heart opening pose will be a supported fish. To do so, we'll take 2 blocks. I like to take both the horizontal way. Some people like to take one the vertical and the head one horizontal. Totally personal preference. I find for my body, having them both the same height in the same fashion lets my chest open up. When ready, take your feet to the earth. Grab a hold of the block closest to you. As you shimmy on down, the block will land just where your bra strap is. Ladies, men, use your imagination. Then as you sink back, let your head rest on the opposite block. You may adjust and shift heights. You can have the chest higher or the head higher. Then let your arms come out wide. For a deeper opening, Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of feet together, knees out wide. Take a moment to fidget, to sway. And then as you take a natural breath in, feel the expansion across your chest, the literal opening of your heart. This anahata area is associated with the color green. Perhaps you envision yourself in a field of green, walking on the grass with beautiful trees around you. And as you walk in this green field, notice your heart being open. Open to both giving and receiving love, especially giving yourself love, receiving love from yourself. We don't need anyone else to give that to us. We have it within us. We just need to tap into it. Take another full cycle of breath here. Stay for your exhale. The next time you inhale, I invite you to think of something that you love about yourself. Exhale as you cultivate that love. Breathe in, think of something else that you love about yourself. Maybe it's determination. Maybe it's showing up for you. Maybe it's the way you treat others with kindness. Exhale, share that cultivated love with the world. Last inhale here, fill up. Think of a third thing that you love about yourself, that you're proud of, something that makes you authentically you. Exhale, let it out. Friends, you are welcome to stay here and close out our practice in this supported bed. If you are ready to move on, take your hands to your outer thighs. Close your legs as if you were closing a book. Roll to your right side. Maybe your head stays on the first block, but you roll off of that middle block. Press into your top left hand. Slowly bring yourself to a comfortable seated position. This heart module has been a beautiful reflection to turn inward, to focus on the self, to know that we don't have to look outside of ourselves to find love, to give love, to receive love. We can do that internally. And so as you sit up tall and proud, Relax your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. Release tension between your eyebrows. Know that you are the source of all strength, all love, all joy. And as you go on with your day or your evening, try to cultivate that self-love. Remind yourself how powerful you are, how beautiful you are, how unique and incredible you are. And if you need those reminders, come back to those 3 things you thought of, 3 things that you love about yourself. Don't be afraid to repeat them in your mind or out loud. May you always carry so much love, so much compassion, so much kindness for others, yes, but most importantly, for yourself. Place one hand over your heart, one hand over your belly. Take a deep, beautiful, loving breath in. Dedicate this to yourself. Exhale, let it out through your mouth. Hands come in prayer position at your first eye. May you always find so much love, so much gratitude, so much compassion for yourself. May you cultivate self-love always. I humbly bow to you all. Namaste.